Hi everyone, I'm Spencer with Radical. I run our marketing for those of you who don't know me. And I'm really excited today because my Active Dome masks from Radical just arrived, and I'm here to answer some frequently asked questions that we've been receiving and share a little bit more information about the mask now that I have some hands-on experience with it. But before I dive into those things, the first thing I think I have to say that's really important is one, this is not a medical mask. Do not use this in a medical context. And two, not this mask, not an N95 mask, and not a medical mask or any other type of mask is going to 100% prevent the transfer of COVID out or in. So you can still get COVID while you're wearing this mask. You can still give other people COVID while you're wearing this mask. It decreases risk, but it does not 100% eliminate those risks. And along with that, if you live in a place where the CDC, state or local guidelines, or USA fencing guidelines do not allow you to fence, don't fence. Don't fence in this mask, don't fence without this mask. If you live in a place where fencing is possible, but you've been in contact with someone who has tested positive for COVID, you've traveled recently, or any of the other things that are outlined in many of the guidelines that say that you should still not do it, don't go to your fencing club. If you know someone who's been sick and you're in close proximity to them, don't go to your fencing club. If you're experiencing symptoms, don't go to your fencing club. This mask will not change that. So that's something very important to get out here. Awesome. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, here's some exciting stuff. So this is what it's going to look like in the package when you get it. And when you see, there's actually two components. So we've got the mask and a filter when it comes in. We've got a lot of questions about this. So one thing with this filter, people ask us all the time, do you need the filter? And when we designed this mask initially, we designed it with in mind that you didn't actually need the filter. And towards the end of the design process, we added a pocket in case you wanted to. Now, when people ask, do you need the filter? That's a little bit of a hard question to answer. As I said, this is all about risk mitigation. The mask without the filter still meets all of the guidelines that are required by the United States Fencing Association in their Return to Fencing manual, and all the state and local guidelines that I've seen. Now, your club might personally have a different take on things, and certainly it is more protective with this. Now, there's always a trade-off between how much airflow and how protective it is. So that's one of those things to just consider. We can't give you specific guidelines. As I said at the beginning of this, nothing you do will 100% prevent the possibility of transferring COVID. That's just the reality. So it's up to you and the people you're around to make these calls. If you do want to put the filter in, the way you do that, right here, on the inside of the inner lining, the soft part, there's a little pocket. If you see, this filter fits right on in here. Just going to slide it on in. Fits nice in there. And this pocket and this filter are very standard sizes. So if you want to get replacement filters, there's a bevy of different places you can get replacement filters, or different filters you can replace it with. So if you want to put an N95 filter in here, you can absolutely do so. Cool. Another thing that people have been asking about is, well, how do I put it on? And I know a lot of you are used to putting on masks like this. This is not how you wear this mask. Don't do it. This mask is a little bit different. Rather than putting a strain in your ears, this mask goes over your head. So the correct way to wear this mask is, and first thing you want to see, look at these two sewings. There's two stitchings on the top and one on the bottom. The two stitchings, your nose should go in between. So up and down looks like this. You know, it might be a little bit hard to see on this black mask. And the way you put it on, both of the straps over your head, like this. One goes up around, and as you can see, up around here. What's really nice about this is that it doesn't pull on my ears, so it allows you to wear it without that sort of strain that a lot of people have become used to with the medical masks. Another thing, so I've been wearing this mask for a few days, and one thing I really like about it is there's a lot more space on the inside due to its dome shape, so I can talk pretty freely. Whereas with a lot of the other masks that I've tried, it really pushes on my face and it's hard to move my lips. So that's something that I think is really important about this mask. It's also very comfortable. Something else that's really nice, because it goes around your ear, doesn't go around your ears, but does go around your head. You can actually wear it down here 4 times. So this I'll do sometimes when I'm walking outside in an area that's not very densely populated. Have it down here if someone's coming nearby. Real easy to slide on up right here. So that's a super nice feature of this mask. Another question we get, well, it was way too big, a lot of people said. And when it comes out of the package, when you first get it, these straps might be kind of large. As a matter of fact, they're likely going to be pretty large. And that's because they haven't yet been adjusted. The way you adjust is, if you see on the top strap that goes on the side with the two things here, there's a little thing here and a little thing here. If you slide this along, you can make it shorter or longer. An important part about this adjusting process is that this is one continuous ribbon. So if I pull on this side, that side goes up. If I pull on this side, the other side goes down. And this is important because the adjusting part is only on one side, but you can use it to adjust the height of both of these. And gentlemen, this is a very common way that women's clothing adjusts. So if you're having trouble with this and you have someone who you know who wears women's clothing, I highly recommend asking them to help you adjust it, because they'll likely know how to do this pretty easily. And it can adjust actually pretty well and pretty. I was actually surprised the degree to which it varies, and I think that's a really nice feature of this mask. Another feature of this mask is something that I'm going to do, and I really highly recommend you wash it before doing this. I'm not going to do it in this video because I don't have time, obviously, but something that can be done is actually turning the mask inside out. There's some trade-offs here. The different sides are a little bit different. So this side is a little less, so the side that will come when it comes out, if you can see with sort of these honeycomb structures, this side is a little less soft on the face, but is a little bit better for activities outdoors, especially where moisture is coming through your face, because it doesn't collect in this part as much as it collects on here. So that's just something you can play around with. Again, wash in between. For those of you who do want to wash this, what we recommend very much is washing on cold or medium heat with a normal cycle or on delicates. You can throw it in your washing machine. We do not recommend drying it in a dryer, so dry it by hanging it somewhere. And when you do wash it, if you're using the filter, you want to take the filter out. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. So excited to see if you are enjoying your mask and you want to send us a picture. We are always excited to repost pictures on our social media channels about exciting things. If you have any further questions or want to learn anything more, if you're seeing this on social media, feel free to comment, feel free to DM us, or if you're not, feel free to send us an email, call us on our website. We're so excited to help everyone return to fencing safely and follow the United States Fencing Association's return to fencing guidelines, which include wearing a mask while practicing the sport. If there's anything else that we can help you guys with, Radical Fencing is always here. Always feel free to reach out to us, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.